mummies, I'm out of here. Oh, I want to leave. Thank you.
No, Tonku. He died to the zombies. Freedom!
Alright. So that's that quest actually fully done. So I could potentially go to Wayrest.
You go just back to Sentinel and visit Prince Lotun, who's one of the nobles there, and help him with his request that he mentioned in the letter.
It's
Now
actually,
that I've raided your dungeon,
I've raided your family tomb, you know.
imprisoned your ancestor within a scarab.
Cautiously. First things first, I need to find some shops. Oh, okay. There's a nice little shopping quarter.
It's all the way in the southwestern section of town.
So I want to get all that done before I have to deal with a sort of a timed quest.
So how was that? Well, wasn't that bad, huh?
It wasn't that bad. A lot of it was a lot of save and reload to let people kill themselves. Because I have to admit, that reflex spell is ho 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 ho.
Yeah, now imagine stumbling into a situation like that, not knowing any better, and not having any spell reflect, spell absorption, or shield spells.
The lich.
And then finding out, oh hey, I can't hurt a lich. That's a good day.
It's interesting to note that liches are so powerful they can kill themselves in a single hit.
Ancient liches can do that too. You know, they do have some health on them, and they do a lot of melee damage, but it's primarily the spells that power them, which is why they can one-hit you.
Ooh, bookstore. Well, we're going to go in there first. Get myself. Oh.
This is a library! Locke has nothing to fear from you in the library.
2, 1. My horse is just clipping and clopping behind me. Alright.
Incense and soft, soothing music. This is the highest quality bookstore. It's not really implemented in the game, though, so there's no point in being here.
I was just thinking if I could sell books to him. Aww.
Well, you can also sell books to a general store or to a pawn shop. So it's okay. Just like the furniture emporiums, those were never properly implemented.
Oh, there's a pawn store. Yeah, let's go to the pawn store. I got tons of stuff to sell there. Sell.
I do like the design. That's a lovely, that is a lovely shop design. I do like that. You really don't have a ton of stuff to sell, Griffin got.
I thought I had more.
Your weight is in gold, man. That's what you're carrying around. You weren't able to pick up a lot of loot in there.
Sadly true.
I mean, the wagon was so far away. Oh,
Gimme!
Yeah.
Gimme!
Yeah. Yeah.
You, take all of my stuff.
Yeah. All of this excess dwarven shit out the window.
How much for that warhammer? Whoa, 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 whoa. You are like a poor store. You've got that freaking artifact in here?
No, this was an incense and soft music store. This is a highest quality store.
He's dressed in rags. Alright, how much for this? Just give me it!
Say, no, click on the buy option. See how much he's willing to sell it to you for.
37,000.
Oh, 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 oh.
You know what I'm tempted to do? You know, I might pay a visit to your store in a few hours.
Who says it's gonna be there?
I'd try anyway.
Now it's open. And you don't have access to the rest of your money, because that's in Daggerfall. If you had access to the rest of your money, then you could buy that.
And I would.
Yeah, Daedric Warhammer would take care of all of your material problems. That's the best quality item in the game.
It's a bit pricey though.
When it doesn't matter if he saved before loitering, since he hadn't entered that shop, the shop's loot hadn't been determined, I don't think. So, he might not get a Daedric Warhammer there.
Interesting to note that they now stock them though. Wait. I have an idea.
What are you going to do?
There's a bank.
So?
I could take out a loan.
Good call. You most certainly could take out a loan.
Give me money.
You could also borrow a lot of money because of how high level you are.
Let's not go overboard. I'm gonna borrow 30,000. No. You sell it for 37,000. So let's borrow 25,000.
Probably have to withdraw that in letters of credit.
Yeah. Ah, because he takes a snippet of it.
Yeah, there's a percentage taken whenever a letter of credit is. It's not a whole lot, but there is a little bit.
There we go. Give me that hammer.
He's like, oh, sorry, I got rid of it while you were gone. And there you go. It's not quite an axe, which is your primary weapon, but the Daedric material is the best material in the game. You won't have to worry about another situation in which you can't hit a lich. You won't be able to use that tower shield, which is regrettable. You could always sell that in your dwarven axe, since you might want to use that item until you get a dwarven, until you get a Daedric axe.
Oh, this axe is yummy. I'm gonna just stash this. Oop. Need to find an alchemy store.
Oh yeah, Griffin Derp looks pretty confused down there in the bottom left corner, but on the inside he is very pleased. Oh, and this woman even called you a friend! Oh my goodness!
I've got a good reputation around me. Obviously from
Yep.
helping the Under
Yep.
King.
Ebony is the second best material.
What can I sell to you? Not you. You. Nothing. Have to admit, strutting around with this massive warhammer feels quite good. Feels quite good.
Well, no, actually, Orcish is the second best material in the game. Going down the scale, it's Daedric, Orcish, Ebony, Adamantium, Mithril, Dwarven, Elven, Silver, Steel, Iron Chain, Leather.
Nice! Still heavily burdened because of all the gold I'm carrying.
I don't think you're heavily burdened because of all the gold you're carrying.
May have something to do with this absolutely massive warhammer.
I guess you are carrying over 6,000 gold pieces, so that is a big deal. That is a factual statement. You could put that towards the loan.
I was about to. And repay 6,000. Give myself some cash too.
Didn't need to borrow as much money as you thought you did.
I didn't.
Because you gotta sell your shield and your axe. Alright. Now you are here for a mission.
Yarp. A mission to test out my warhammer.
Now, it is worth noting that since blunt weapon's only a minor skill for you, it will not be used in helping you level up.
Wait a minute, I'm curious. I'm gonna torch myself.
You're gonna torch yourself.
I'm gonna see if they've got a Daedric axe in here.
It'd be interesting. This is not a high quality. Well, it is better appointed, but it's not the highest quality shop.
It did have an ebony longsword though. That was something.
That was just a lucky roll that you got.
Yeah, there it is. A mithril broadsword, actually. And this one. Incense and soft music.
It's high quality.
Oh.
It's only a mithril battle axe.
That's true, that's true.
You have a Daedric.
It's like, how did that guy get it? It's like, yeah, just found it lying around.
But the reason why his clothes are such poor quality is because he invests his money into his shop.
That's a good guy then.
He's got incense and soft music, but he looks like rubbish. So I suppose the Daedric Warhammer soothes all of your worries and pains and
Yep.
bad feelings towards the game.
Yep.
And then you'll go back to not being able to hit a damn thing.
Like whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Actually, how is
But
my...
I can't hit you.
Let's have a look. It is 28%. It's actually not that bad.
Well, all the usage you got out of it at the beginning of the game.
I might invest a little bit of money when I get to Daggerfall, like some off-screen stuff.
You see, training costs 100 gold pieces per level you are, so it's going to be rather expensive. Alright, save before you start chit-chatting with the nobles.
What? 3, 3, 2. You? Oh! No.
No. You're looking for a guy who's sitting cross-legged on the floor.
Oh.
Indian style. Oh, she was in trouble with a group of Daedra, man. You totally could have... Me help you? Not that guy sitting cross-legged. You were actually just standing on the guy.
There it goes. Welcome to Sentinel, Gryffindor. I guess you must have received my letter. I know some things about Lysander and why he might be haunting Daggerfall. But before I tell you have to promise me to do something for me first. Is that alright?
Well, see, Nicholas, the reason why you want to save before you engage in the main quest line is, if Gryffindor clicked no here, he would refuse to accept this quest. This quest is important to the main storyline, and he wouldn't actually be able to complete the main storyline.
Yes. You will? Thanks, RK. You see, I used to have an older brother, 10 or 11 years older than me, named Merkur. Whenever I ask what happened to him, I'm told a different story. Some say he got sick and died, some say he was kidnapped by the Underking. I want to know the truth. If you can find some proof of what really happened to him, I'll tell you all I know about King Lysander. Oh! Great. I have no idea how to do that then. I guess
you can ask around with people. You can go to ask about news. You can ask nobles who are in this court. You can ask people outside. But this quest will be taking you a few days.
There we go.
Tell me about.
Wasn't he the Scholar Prince? But you may know that already.
Yeah, each person will only give you one tell me about. Alright, Gryffindor, you have 1 minute of my time.
Bitch, I just saved your kingdom.
No, you didn't. You fucking raided there too.
Well, I solved a problem, surely.
I despise your kind. Just go away.
Sorry, I haven't got a clue. Let us go outside. Wee, whoa, strafing into the wall. Uh-oh. Ow.
Good job, making an impression upon the peasants.
Good
Good
day
day,
to you.
Gryffindor.
Hello, Big Boobs. It's a good story, it is. Merker came down with a fever and eventually died.
And I do recommend going around to the peasants and just continuing to ask, because you can glean more information about the situation.
Just by asking them. Well, also the fact that there's a lot more of them to talk to than the nobles.
Well, you can ask the nobles too, just so long as it's people in the city.
Oh, it used to drive King Cameron crazy that he liked books more than swords. Oh yes, he was only prince never to receive a public funeral. Ah, interesting. Wasn't he the Scholar Prince? Merker was a prince of Sentinel. He died years ago. I wish I could tell you more. Sorry, I haven't got a clue.
Fuck you, Kern.
Oh, Damka! Only one name for you, no second name. No, I don't have a clue. At least these people are polite to me. They're not telling me to bugger off.
They're rather chuffed by you.
I thought you said you're rather chafed there for a minute.
No.
It's like they're rather chafed. You run by them a lot.
How can I be chafed? I'm not wearing anything on my my groin. I don't get it.
Oh, it hurts so much, but I don't suffer. Oh yes, Merker liked books more. Who would have thought it? Merker came down with a fever and died.
So, he didn't have a public funeral. He died several years ago. He was the Scholar Prince, and his pursuit of books over swords used to drive his father crazy.
Think I should talk to his father about it?
You... You can go in and talk to the nobles.
Never to receive a public funeral.
But you kinda won't be able to, ask the late king.
He's dead, oh.
Yeah. And you can certainly ask, other nobles.
All the doors just magically open. Tell me about Merker. There's no reason to talk down to me like that. I can't help you anyway. I'm not talking down to you, I'm saying greetings and all that jazz.
Yeah, well, these nobles don't have the patience for your normal speak.
Oh, right.
By the hand of Ibrahad, it's you!
I have impeccable sources. Old King Cameron, may his soul rest in peace, never liked Merkur. He would have preferred Gretcliffe to be his heir. Thank you. Why would I help a complete stranger, especially one with a soiled reputation?
You could even go to the throne room, and if you really wanted to chat up with the super cool people who are there.
To the throne room.
Although you might want to say it before you talk to those nobles in the throne room.
Alright, 332 should not be saved over. Oh, hello. You gonna talk to me? Pardon me? Merker came down with a fever. Blah blah blah. Why, hello. I heard that name somewhere before.
Ah, my friend, how are you this day? Aww.
I like you.
Griffin Derp likes you.
He just drills in your hand every so often. You know, he's a bit of a pain to deal with.
And drools in your hand. Durr.
He's harmless if you don't have any loot on you, I'll be honest with you. He's a bit loot mad.
He's harmless if you cast spells on him.
And even then, give him no warning. Give him even a hint of warning, you might shoot the spell at yourself. Alrighty. There's a lot of naked people in here.
Not naked, they're scantily clad. There's a difference.
Very scantily clad. Very buff as well. That looks nothing like you, Mast.
His name is Mast. LOL.
I mean, look at that. He's got long flowing hair. Shortcut. Long flowing hair. Shortcut. Jester, do you know anything? Merker likes books more than swords. Blah blah blah. Okay. There's no No. No.
The reward will be extremely liberal. That's the queen. I love how she's like, the talk among the court, from what I hear, is that my son...
Alright, okay. Interesting to know that she has a couple of, you know, buff guys at the bottom there. Yeah.
She is the queen. She can do whatever the fuck she wants. She's a goddamn queen.
That is true. That is true.
Alright, now that you've explored around and learned a bit, just go outside, spend a few days in a tavern, a fighter's guild, or whatever, resting and training your magic skill.
Yay! Magic! Go! Go!
Or go train your blunt weapon skill, the fighter's guild.
And
you can ask around with a bunch of people, but really, what you end up doing is you wait a few days, and you'll get a letter.
Right. I need to actually get some money to do that though, because I'm a bit bankrupt here.
Well, then you just won't afford training. You can just do your own personal training, but just stay in the city.
I can do personal training? Oh, you mean the magic stuff?
Yeah.
Hossy! Ow. Right. Where is the fighter's guild?
You did it again. You fell off there and it hurt you again.
Fighters.
Well, there's only 2 other blue buildings in this entire city of Sentinel.
Huh.
Besides the Mages Guild.
The Order of Clockty or whatever.
Ah, there's actually no Fighters Guild here. Both of those are both the Order of the Candle. That's a knightly order. So you're gonna have to stay at a tavern.
Where's the nearest tavern?
It's
Screaming
the one
Dagger!
you.
It screams at me. Do you think they're gonna send more zombies at me?
King of Worms is probably not gonna send more zombies after you now.
I like how he's like so nonchalant he is about it. I hope you didn't mind my minion. Hope he didn't hurt you too much.
Have fun going through my place again. I do need to raise them again. It's kind of fun. That's the building right there. It is.
It was. I thought it was this archway that threw me off.
Yeah. Like arch.
Right. I will purchase 3 days. Yeah, sure, that's fine. Okie dokie.
Good thing you had enough cash on hand to do that.
I still have about a few hundred. Alright.
Still amused by the constant spell icon spam at the top.
Got this. So that's 9 hours.
Yep. More riveting viewership and documentary.
Documentary.
Yeah.
Here we
Commentary brought to you by Griffin God.
Here we see the wonderful Gryffindor in his home environment,
His natural habitat.
where what happens is he spends many hours absolutely silent doing nothing, and then, for a mere 13 seconds, will suddenly vomit lightning bolts out of his fingers and eyes, and then rest for another 8 hours.
Just like stands there carrying his Daedric, warhammer. He's like, oh, it's time.
Rest time, come! He's a bit narcoleptic.
The tavern denizens are like, Alright, the next time it's daytime, go ahead and head on outside.
Yeah, to one more. There we go.
The Gryffindor, a majestic creature.
Oh, hey, what are you doing here?
She's just been watching you this entire time.
Hey, yeah, it was a good time, my friend. I'm going now. I'll call you. Bye.
Oh man.
Just turned my head. Woof. Person. Huh?
It's the Spellmaker lady. She's back. No.
Oh.
Alright, you navigated your way out of there pretty damn successfully this time. Alright, it's been, I think, like 2 days. You can try talking to a few people, you can try traveling, you can use all of your spell points and travel cautiously here again.
Alright.
To see if you can trigger it. Yeah, use all of your spell points and then travel cautiously back to the city.
Oh. That was awesome. I still have my spell effects up.
Yeah. Interesting.
Fully replenished all my mana. I guess no time passed, does it? No, no time passed.
No, not really. I was hoping that that would trigger the note that you're supposed to get, but I suppose it hasn't been enough time yet. Alright, back to the tavern.
Boom. I want to see if I can have a screen full of these.
Daggerfall does not need your help in order to break the game. Oh, the woman who was in the room was actually helping film the documentary.
Ah, possibly. Oh, I like how my horse is in front of the buffs. Right, where am I going? I'm going the right way for once.
Holy shit, shit. Alright, back to sleep. I think your room still exists there, so you can just go right back into casting spells.
How can I tell if I still have a room?
Well, try sleeping here.
One, if I try sleeping here and I don't have a room,
You
give
can
me trouble?
also ask him for a room, and he'll tell you, like, you have a room for blah 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 hours.
Oh, 4 hours. So I've got it for 4 hours.
Okay, then you might want to buy a few more days.
I'll buy 3. Right.
Back to the documentary.
It's a whoomp. Until fully healed. Hello, I'm back. I told you I'd call you. I'll just close the door, you know, let's be decent. You know, we gotta think of the children.
Alright, I've thought of them. And I thought of how many of them we can have together.
It's actually, I've gotten my skills so high up, it's went from 11 to 10. So I can cast it one more time. On the flip side, my other spells are becoming very, very cheap. Spell Reflect's under 100. Awesome.
That it is. You'll eventually get to a point where you can cast that more than once. My god.
Very soon. Actually, very soon I can cast it twice. It's down to 9 now.
See, look at how fun spell training is. And how, you know, non-stressful it is.
It's very true. Just something, just spam Q. Let's see how the skills are. 51 and 41. And Thaumaturgy is 29%, and Alteration's 55%. Right.
Damn, son. Damn.
You gonna see how many hours I've got left of this?
You can go ahead and save the game, too.
Yeah.
I guess. Because you know it's Daggerfall.
Yarp, and I got lost.
Holy shit, you do haul ass now. Holy shit.
23 hours. Go.
My god.
Yeah, it's like I'm really quick.
Bye, Paul.
I wish I could run that fast. Alright. Oh. Bye, iPope. And 3, 7. Okay, so I can't do 2. Right. You wanted me to do something? To go outside? That's not outside.
Yeah. Yeah, try going outside again. Play around a bit. Go into a shop or something. See what happens.
God damn it, why have you got this place so convoluted?
Here we go again. How do I escape?
Right. Oh, I see a shop I can go to. Give me my goddamn page. Yay! A thin rail of a woman steps forward and hands you a note. She turns aside all your questions with a gaunt, expressionless face. God damn it, they're sending more zombies at me.
No, she didn't attack you. That's a step in the right direction.
Zagathuzu. Okay, let's go.
That's right. Meet at the Totem Castle in Zagthudzu.
Zagu. Let's go to Zagu then.
Zaguthudzu.
Yes.
Zaguthud. I'm just gonna call it Zag. There we go. Oh! Might want to cast a recall. Too late.
Oh well.
You can always, if you're ever sent to a dungeon, you can just cast a recall at the entrance to that dungeon and travel normally.
Yeah, just a quick way out. Alright, give me a peasant. There we go.
The Toad in the Castle.
Where is the toad in the castle? Oh, it's the only tavern here.
I was about to ask, like, hey, how many taverns are here? You might just be able to look for a green building, man.
Apparently this guy doesn't know, though.
Maybe he's new.
You suck!
Maybe he's new. I think you can run faster than this horse is taking you, man.
Let's test that. Whee! Actually, I think I run at the same speed.
You can jump, too, at the same time. Oh
Whoa!
my god.
Okay, definitely faster. Oh. No, that's the store. And jump. Jump. Woo! Michael Jordan jumped there. I'm running so fast I can hear my own feet clopping. You know, just to mimic the horse. Okay.
But you don't have hooves.
God damn it, I didn't mean to go outside.
Remember, the doors that lead outside look different than the other doors.
The hell? Right, okay. Who are you? Good day to you, Gryffindor.
His name was Farkin.
You got an organ. I like you. Mind if I borrow it? You know. Organ.
Gryffindor just strings it to his back.
Rand looked at us each time he walks through. Hello, are you the person? Yes. Gryffindor, shh. I would prefer that nobody sees me talking with you. It has come to our attention that the Underking is being wrongly accused of abducting Prince Merkur. Before you judge, check into the fortress of Fohoyom. I'll mark on your map. Who am I? Just call me a loyal servant. Now move away before anyone gets suspicious. Go on, scram. Okay.
Is a dungeon.
And I'm gonna leave that for another day.
Dun dun dun! What?
Because,
How
yeah,
could you want to leave it for another day?
because I have work, and work is suck.
That's not a good answer.
How is that not a good answer? You give me a good answer.
I don't have one. That's why you need to keep going. One more dungeon! One more dungeon! Peer pressure! Rusty Relics, a low-quality store.
There it is. Thank you.
I don't need this mithril katana anymore that I don't carry around.
Yeah, I really don't.
No, you don't. You have the Daedric Warhammer. Bye, Axe. I'll miss you.
I also have this. How much did you give me for this?
And you never
Wow.
identified it, though.
Oops.
You also equipped it. Silly Griffin God. You still have your tower shield in your inventory, too. You might want to at least put that in your wagon because it's so heavy.
Mm. I am very, very late now. Don't have none of
Man,
that.
wow. Less than 45 pounds. No wonder you're so fast and free.
I'm as free as the Daedra.
I'm free, free as the wind blows.
Right, I'm gonna actually save, and I'll put myself out where I'm supposed to go, like the dungeon.
Okay.
Is this a main storyline, or is it just an optional storyline thing?
No, this is part of the main storyline.
Sentinel has asked me to investigate the death of his brother Merkur, who was supposedly kidnapped by the Underking years ago.
This is kind of important. It's kind of a big deal.
I met secretly. Fortress of Fohim.
Next time on Daggerfall Z. It's not that far away either. Yay! Now make a recall spell. That'll take you outside to escape the dungeon.
Here we go. And
now go inside. Oh, hey, your recall spell is down to 55 spell points too.
I want to see how effective my Warhammer is.
That's right, you can't go. You can't just go just yet. You can't leave.
You also want to see how terrified I can get of the monsters that are in here.
I don't know what monsters are gonna be here. This isn't like a main quest dungeon. This was a randomly assigned one.
Oh no. Zombies, mummies, wolves.
Or maybe it is a not a randomly assigned one, cause you see that floating thing up ahead?
Yeah?
Why don't you click on that?
Give me a second, because there's...
The situation kind of happened with it might actually be the same dungeon. It might not be one that gets randomly assigned.
I pick up a death certificate.
Why don't you take a look at that?
Oh wow. 2 days I was sealed within this crypt without food or water.
43 Morning Star, 3rd Era 400, the Fortress of Fojum. 2 days I was sealed away within this crypt without food or water. I do not know whether hunger or poor health or one of the creatures who share this dank hole with me will kill me first. I only know that I will soon be dead and not even my bones will remain. My hope is that in the years that come, this letter will be read and the sad story of Merkur, Prince of Sentinel, will be told. I am 15 years old at the time of this writing and have been plagued with bad health for most of my life, to the frustration of my hardy parents. The finest healers and apothecaries in Western Tamriel have labored over my every cough and fever. But while they could save my life time and time again, they could not improve my sickly constitution. In retrospect, I received little real affection from the king and queen, embarrassed as they were about begetting such a cripple as the heir of the kingdom. I cannot say I missed the love. I received much attention from the doctors, priests, and herbalists constantly at court. Certainly I was not to be the sort...
Sorry, the lag makes it difficult.
I know. Of warrior that King Cameron was, but one of my dearest friends, a priest of Stendar, said that I might be the first scholar king in the history of Sentinel. My younger sister, Abuki, was the true favorite of my parents, athletic, beautiful, and charming. It is hard to think of an uncomplimentary word for her. I am resigned to my imminent death, and yet I would like to see her once again. For 6 years, Abuki and I were the only children of Sentinel. 8 years ago, the queen had a boy child and named him Greklith, after the ancient Redguard word for strong king. Few speak that tongue any longer, but all the scholars and nobles of Hammerfell understood, and Greklith is a strong boy indeed. I have never so much as seen him cough. The queen's next child, born only a year after Greklith, had an even more ominous birth name, Lotun, second boy. Perhaps had I been less sheltered, more suspicious by nature, I might have read into these nominations. Lotun and Greklith are common enough names in our family, I reasoned. Now I know that even then I was disinherited, even if it was not official yet. For several months before Lotun's birth, and over 3 years afterward, I was in the throes of a very serious fever. The doctors despaired of me, but somehow and very, very gradually I recovered. For the first time and the last, I read an expression on my father, the king's face, that was not indifference. It was disgust. That was a fortnight ago. 3 nights ago, I was seized by men I had never seen while I was having a walk. My nursemaid stood by watching placidly as I was gagged and tied and thrown roughly into a sack. I do not know how long they rode with me, but I was eventually left here. When I finally freed myself from my bonds, I found that I was alone. My wanders have gotten me nowhere. This place is filled with undead creatures that prevent me from finding any exit. I have no hope left, but no fear either. A few regrets. Perhaps had I studied magic instead of history and science, I could free myself of this place. One of my tutors told the story of the Underking, how he had placed his life force in the body of a powerful being, and had thus conquered all Tamriel, long, long ago. Had I only had the strength of a more powerful body like that. But I did not study magic. I studied history, so I leave this letter, not to revenge myself, but as an historic document.
So, potentially either the zombie or the werebore was him.
Possibly. It is amusing how, the exit's right fucking there, right? Maybe there was like another cave-in or some shit that happened. I do like how the campfire's still raging. That was so many years ago. And, it's difficult to say so what happened. So, yeah. You can say his father orchestrated his death. Threw him into this tomb because he was a child who was not fucking amusing. Good thing you cast that recall spell, huh?
Yeah, I was really efficient.
Now you return back to Prince Lotan. And you wanted to quit, you wanted to quit Daggerfall for the day. Work shit.
Yeah, that was a quick quest, I have to admit.
Yeah, if only all Daggerfall dungeons were that easy.
But it wouldn't really be that fun of a game or that challenging now, would it?
It would certainly be a lot more fun. Less challenging, but...
Is this the palace I'm going to? No. Oh, it is. Ooh, I'm swimming.
That you are. That's because you're not going through the road. You're going through the water.
Sploosh, sploosh. I was like, why is my horse swaying?
I found the scoop. If only King Cameron remained alive to answer for his... Well, he's actually the goddamn king.
Well, bugger, he can decide whatever he wants to do. Hey, hi, are you comfy there? This what I most feared, poor Mercur. As I promised, here's what I found out about Lysandus. I don't know how much of this is secret, but I trust you. Lysandus was once in love with his court sorceress, a noble woman named Medora Darini, and during the war with us, his queen found out. They say that while her husband was gone, Queen Mynisira banished Medora from the court. My sister, Abkai, is queen now. Part of the treaty is to ensure peace, but Mynisira still resides at Castle Daggerfall as the Dowager Queen Mother. I don't know where Medora went, but I know she has an enormous castle somewhere on the Isle of Balifura. But I also heard there is some kind of curse on her, and she can never leave. I don't know if that helps you, but that's all I know. Again, thank you for Mercur's letter. Just knowing what happened will ease my heart somewhat. Please take these greaves as a token of my appreciation. Bitch, I've got ebony. I don't need those.
You don't have ebony. They're mithril.
Yeah.
They're still magic. They're magic pants. There
Magic
you go! You finished another part of the main quest! All you had to do was kill a zombie and a lycanthrope, and you're good to go, man.
Oh. Did you know that quest was that, or did you just think it would be another big dungeon?
Um, I wasn't 100% sure whenever I did the this quest. It was the exact same thing for my recording series, but I still wasn't 100% sure whether I just got lucky with a random dungeon assignment or whether it always turns out to be that. Considering the exact same situation there, I think the quest just always turns to be like that now, which is pretty interesting.
Makes you wonder how feeble the guy was, doesn't it?
So, that was. Did you keep? Did you actually note down the location of that woman, the sorceress that Prince Lotan talked about?
I keep thinking it's going to be in the log here.
Good joke. Yes.
They did say that she's in the court, like she is the queen in
No.
Daggerfall, like his
No.
sister.
Talking about no. Queen Abuki is a sister. She's the queen now of Wayrest. She was married as a way to end the hostilities between Sentinel and Wayrest.
Right. Okay.
The other one was being talked about was Queen Minasera, who is currently the Queen Mother of Daggerfall. Because Queen Minasera was married to Lysandus, and Lysandus was having this adulterous relationship with the sorceress. And Minasera was pissed, so she banished the sorceress.
Oh joy.
Yeah. And of course, Lysandus is dead. The Isle of Balfiera was the location, and it's an actual island on the main map. And the dungeon is Doreni Tower.
Well, that's where we'll go.
Yeah. But that is actually something that I would tell you should wait for another time.
Oh, this island here, the Isle of Balfiera here.
Uh-huh.
Oh, there's not that much places on it.
Nope. The orange block, of course, is the Doreni Tower, because it's a unique dungeon.
Right. Okay. And this, so basically this is time to go and do other things, other missions, and crunch. 3 times the charm!
You can certainly, it's certainly possible for you to go in there right now. You do have the required fucking phone call. You do have you have satisfied the requirements. That's all you had to do to satisfy the requirements of that.
There's also the fact that I've got this big red thing. Helps.
Yeah. But I would say that you'd want to take care of other aspects of the quest first. You still have to go to Castle Daggerfall. Perhaps find that maid that you were thinking of talking to ever so long ago before you accepted that goddamn noble quest.
Yeah.
And maybe speak with the actual king, King Gothred.
Alright. So there's quite a lot of things to do and get sorted. So, well, actually, let's go to Daggerfall. I mean, that's what we were supposed to try and do. To Daggerfall.
The Kingdom of Daggerfall.
And we'll go by ship. Wow, I've got a lot more money now.
Only 8 days travel, even cautiously, not bad.
There is a reason why I wanted to go cautiously.
You could take on one of those fucking things now. You have a Daedric Warhammer. Vengeance.
Smash! Okay. Where's Basilisk? There's the palace.
People in the chat were making jokes about it's kind of like Crusader King 2. Apparently, the sorceress was declared a heretic. The queen took all of her money.
You know what? That's a game I've still to try and play. I've still not played it. I've got it on Steam, and still I've not even started it up. Like I watched your playthrough of it.
That sounds like a personal problem.
I want to play it. I just keep forgetting that I've got it.
There's no hurry.
Swimmy time! Splish, 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 splish.
Crusader Kings 2 will always be there.
Daggerfall, on the other hand. Right, 343, 344. Can you let me in? Why?
Now, that lowly court woman is a maid who is off to the side, actually. She's off in one of the side doors. I think to the right of the staircase and not to the left.
Give me a second, I'm gonna save, because I get the feeling I'm
You
gonna...
already saved before you walked in here, damn it.
Oh, okay. Okay, so to the right.
And remember, it's okay if you offend the guards, because...
Oh, for fuck.
say, it's okay if you offend the guards, because remember, whenever you leave, everything will be fine. That's the actual queen. You don't want to talk to her. She's giving you a random quest. Load, try different door. Or leave. Sure, that works too. Yeah. Alright. You could have loaded, you could have tried a different door. I still think it's to the right of the staircase. It's just the other door that was to the right of the staircase. Or actually, hey, I think that is her.
Hey,
you were
if
right
I
with
told you I could give you a bit of information, let's say about that letter of Milady, would you be interested there? Interested. I thought so. Now, mind you, I ain't giving it away. Before I scratch your back, you gotta scratch mine. Deal? Well, that's what I'm here to do. My name is Sindasa. Daggerfall, I'll tell you everything. I know, but I don't need to remind you that there ain't no such thing as free info, do I, Gryffindor? I'm just a maid to Her Highness, nothing but a fleck to the world. And my needs ain't big. I need this werewolf done in. I know just where it is. Some oblivion forsook hole called Tristor Laboratory, off the coast of Bethany Way. I can't tell you why, but it's important to me that your werewolf gets put out of its misery. I'll wait here for 29 days for you. That ought to be plenty of time.
So, in order for her to give you information about this letter, she needs you to kill a werewolf for her. In Tristor Laboratory.
And put the anchor here.
I would say, remember about that spellcasting thing. No, I'm trapped inside!
It's like I talk through the little slither in the door.
No! Let me out, I agree to your terms!
Alright. So that's... Don't save over that. Dio. Okay. There's also someone with, you know, strange war scream going on in there, like doo-doo! Alright, so the Tristor Laboratory in Bethany.
That's right. There you go, something for you to do at a future time.
Well, yeah, I have to get there now, basically, so.
Alright, if you want to do it now, that's cool.
Oh, I didn't say I was going to do it now, I'm just going to get myself set up for it.
Alright.
Alright. There it is.
It's another tree. Maybe he's straight ahead.
Yeah, you know how much that is likely to happen. There we go. 344, 345, and 346. And that's where I'm going to call it. So I kind of know when I start up, I'll go, ooh, door, click.
Now what am I doing here?
Well, thankfully I'm hunting down a werewolf to kill it, so that's
you got
horrible.
to see Griffin God take huge chunks out of the main... Well, I say huge chunks. There's still a lot more to go of this main quest line.
But this entire series was pretty much just almost storyline. It started off with the giants.
I mean, I know you leveled up multiple times.
3 times I leveled up. Level 10.
Got to kill a lich by seeing the lich kill himself. Got your first Daedric item.
It looks like a spade in the character picture. Like, it looks like
Shiny and golden.
yeah, I mean, look, I got a new chest piece, a new helmet, new greaves, a new robe, and of course a new weapon. So quite a few juicy upgrades. Oh,
I,
oh, oh!
I, I
Someone's
don't think
asking where
any
they
of
can play this.
I don't think any of them have a bit of juice.
Depends how coated in blood they are, but someone's actually asking where they can download to play this.
Oh, you had to download to play it.
Indeed. I just can't remember the link off the top of my head, though.
Well, it can be put in the search engine. I mean, Bethesda Softworks is giving it away as freeware.
Yep. Yeah, it's a case of just simply Google it. It's a fun game. But, yeah. Have you enjoyed yourself, Grimace? 'Cause you sound like you found some of this absolutely hysterical.
Oh yeah, it was great fun. All the spell swords and the paralysis.
Doopity doop boop boop boop.
What the?
You know, it's like I just imagine that meme, like the what the boom. Yeah, that was me.
And of course, now you know that killing, almost every single enemy in that dungeon was unnecessary.
But I did get a nice new helmet out of it. And the
You
greaves.
did. You did. A helmet that can cast Toxic Cloud. And now you're going to be doing something so boring and doldrums, just going to hunt down a lycanthrope, man. You killed Lich, okay? A lycanthrope has nothing on you. It'll be a lycanthrope guarded by, like, vampires and shit.
Uh, well, at least I can hit the vampires.
This is a factual statement. You sure can. Mithril is the final material requirement. And since you have the best material in the game, you can hit anything.
Yay!
In theory. In theory.
Well, hopefully it'll level up a bit quicker. I'm just wondering, does weapons level up through hitting, or hitting certain enemies gives more points?
Skills level up in this game by using those skills.
I was just curious, like if it, because I know if it uses up like use, but I was wondering if it hits different enemies, it is more likely. For example, if you hit an ancient lich.
Skills level up in this game by using those skills.
Apparently, as Otaku said, there has been one ninja booby every single session since we started.
See what he's into.
Ninja boobs. You just can't see them. You know they're there, you just can't see them.
Sounds like the everyday life for many people.
Yep. But hope everyone had fun, and well, it's good to hear you had fun. I had fun. I really enjoyed this. This was a great time. I was watching was it Lethal Feline doing his Let's Play of Oblivion, and that's really got me into the mood to do Daggerfall. Just like going,
That's just weird. They're two completely different games. I don't know how you could even begin to get in the mood for one because of the other. They don't even compare at all.
It's the Elder Scrolls though. I'm just like, this game.
Why are the scrolls so elder? Why are they aging? They need to stop aging. They're inanimate objects.
Oh.
Alright, I'm done with you. I have
No
other
worries.
things to do.
Oh, good to have you. So, you have fun, mate.
Yeah.
And of course, for you guys, get the outro. Bye bye. Hope you guys have fun.